Welcome back. I'm absolutely so beyond excited to be starting another series of Basket or Casket where I will be reviewing the runway looks from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 US edition and telling you whether it belongs in my basket or thrown into a casket. So let's get on with the looks. This week's episode is going to be really super, really quick. I'm going to be going through each queen's promo look and then their runaway look that they did. First we're going to discuss the red, white and blue looks, and first up is Aiden Zane. I like this whole half white, half red look. I think it's quite effective and her makeup is really striking, and for a promo shoot this is really important. I really looked at her and it was like, oh, that's something new, so I'm excited to see what she brings to the competition. Aiden Zane is a total basket. Next up is Britta, and I love her big side coiffed hair. It's giving me very reminiscent of RuPaul. We've seen that hair in AJ the Queen as well. I like that the suit has the opposite colours. It's really well fitted, it's really well tailored. This is a very, very polished and executed look. Britta is a total basket. Next up was Crystal Method, and I really like Crystal's look. I thought the hair was interesting. There was a lot of pearls and I wasn't too sure whether I liked the amount of pearls there was, but overall this is really effective and something that we've not seen before. So Crystal is 100% going to be going in my basket. Next up was a personal favourite of mine, and that was Dahlia Sin. I have watched Dahlia Sin and been a fan of her for a while now, and this look is everything. That bodysuit, just having the bodysuit, very simple, very effective, with the makeup, and the wig was stunning with those baby hairs just laid, was giving me everything. Next up was Gigi Goody, and I loved her look again. It's really hard because all these queens are coming with such strong looks. Now Gigi is a look queen. I do follow her on Instagram and her looks are polished, precise and always just absolutely perfect, and this is no exception. I really like the whole astronaut vibe she was going for with the helmet, or the pilot vibe, I'm not quite sure what it was. I really like the vibe she was going for. It just gave a story, and it was even nice that her mum made this for her. It's just nice to see those family connections come through. Next was Heidi in the Closet, and I love Heidi in the Closet. I think her personality, the way she interacts and speaks is so amusing and so, comedic, and her name as well is giving me life. I am obsessed with her. Her look, although it was on the bit of the basic side, so in terms of her personality she really came through, but it was just kind of like a red wig with a blue dress. I am going to give Heidi a casket. I just thought she could have done a little bit more, made it a little bit more extra. Next up was Jackie Cox, and I did like her outfit. The use of the stripes was quite effective and slimming, but I did think the pattern on the sleeves was awful. And I'm also not a fan of the wig that she wore. I just didn't think that it really read her age. It made her look a little bit older. So this is actually going to be another casket from me. The next queen we're going to talk about is Jada Essence Hall. Jada looks stunning. This gown constructed from the US flag is flawless, and that big red hair is everything. I am obsessed and I stand for this 100%, and apparently she's going to be the trade of the season, so we're just going to have to wait and see what she looks like out of drag. Next up is Jan, and I am obsessed. Jan is serving you inches of human hair. She is stunning, and she is 100% one of my running winners. I think between her and Dahlia, they're the two that I really love and I've looked up to and were waiting to be on Drag Race, and they finally are here. This look is everything. I thought the one red sheer panel with these blue things coming across, just cutting her apart, was stunning. So well constructed and fitted. Absolutely flawless. A 100% basket. Next up was Nikki Doll, and Nikki Doll, I really enjoyed this look. I thought this Parisian take on red, white and blue was effective, although I did think that the blazer could have been the blue and not the black. It kind of threw it off a little bit for me. So in terms of the category, I'm going to have to give her a casket. But in terms of aesthetic, it's 100% a basket. Now Rock'em Sukra, I really did like the look. I thought it's effective, it told a story. It's not something we've seen before. It's very anime. I like it, but I don't quite understand it. And this might be a bit of my naivety, I don't know. But it's not kind of what I'm used to. I don't really see anything resonating with it for me. So I can appreciate that it's a lot of effort, a lot of work, and I can give it a basket. But for me, I just wasn't 100% in line with it, and that is just my personal opinion. The next one we're going to discuss is Sherry Pie. I thought this was very campy, it was very over the top. I enjoyed this long gown, a short front with the big train. I liked it, very old school drag, very simple with the polka dot. It wasn't necessarily replicating the flag, but it was replicating the pattern and the colours. So yeah, this is going to be a basket. Now the last queen we're going to talk about is Widow Von Du, and I liked her look. There was a lot going on. This white harness didn't quite give me a full story or really make sense with the rest of the look, but overall it was interesting, it was unique, but actually looking at it again with the hair as well, I'm actually going to give this a casket. I'm actually not a fan of this. I feel like there's too much going on. Well, my opinion changed quickly. Anyway, now we're going to be discussing their looks, starting off with Aiden Zane. So Aiden Zane gave us a completely different take on drag, a whole different look, a brand new aesthetic we have not seen on Drag Race, and that is that grunge, this glamorous yet kind of spooky, and I'm obsessed. This is a complete and utter basket, and I cannot wait to see what she brings to the runway. Next up was Britta, and I thought there was way too much going on. I liked that she really gave across a nice silhouette and a nice shape, but there was too much going on. There was this white harness, or there was just too much, so this is actually going to have to be a casket for me. Now, Crystal Method came onto the runway, and I absolutely loved what she was wearing. I thought the long hair all slicked back with the braids was really cute and effective. I thought the outfit really gave me like, kind of like an asylum. Like, it looked like she'd been in an asylum and her clothes had like rotted it. I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed this. So it's definitely going to be a basket from me. Next up is Starlet Sin. I'm getting complete and utterly kawaii vibes from this. I loved it. I thought it was incredible. This little like double ponytail with the middle part with the two front beards. Oh, loved it. The little clips in. So down my alley with the bright coloured bodysuit with then like the thin kind of like latex looking like frills. Everything. Serving everything. It's 100% going to be a basket. Next up was Gigi, and I loved what she wore. This whole like plaid fantasy was absolutely everything with that wig. Oh, obsessed. Loved everything she did. Such an aesthetic, such a feeling, such a look, such a vibe, such a story. Everything she did was on point and polished. Now, hiding in the closet, I do want to give her a basket, but I'm also gonna really want to give her a casket. I'm not quite sure why, but that is what I am feeling. I liked the look. I thought it was effective. Did she look like Beyonce? Yes. Have I feel like I've seen this look before? Yes. But overall, I am actually gonna give her a basket. I just thought that, I don't know, don't like rely on other people's kind of looks or aesthetics, which maybe she wasn't doing, but I did get very Beyonce from this. Next up was Jackie Cox, and I did like what she did. I thought this was cute, but for the promo video, wasn't enough. This was just a jumpsuit with like a cloth, and I understood the statement the cloth was making with like the Arabic writing in gold across the back. I just thought this wasn't enough. This was an elevator. She could have given like a full like fantasy, but I just didn't feel like she did that. So for me, I'm actually going to give this a casket. Next up was Jada Essence Hall, and I loved this. I loved the braided wig with the little side puff of hair. I thought that was really cute and effective. I loved the outfit with just the dash of the red plaid. Was so cute and so effective. Such a vibe, such a look, such a youthful, young, fresh look. Loved it. Complete and utter basket. Next up was Jan, and call me biased, complete and utter basket. I'm obsessed with everything she does. This 100 wig takeout wig, this high pony with the really tall, like, don't know what it's called, but yeah, I loved it. Everything she did, the outfit, I thought it maybe could have fitted her a little nicer in the waist, but overall I really knew what she was doing. This complete and utter basket. Next up was Nikki Doll, and again we are seeing something we've not seen before. This like bad bitch energy, this bad bitch vibe. It is everything. I love it. I love what she is doing, this punk, grunge, and messy aesthetic. And when she took that baseball bat and hit that set piece, I was gagged. This was everything, and I'm beyond super excited to see what she brings to RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12. Now up next was Rock'em Suka, and as I've said previously, I can appreciate what she did, but I don't like this. I think there's too much going on. There's too many patterns, too many different stories she's trying to tell. So I'm gonna actually give this a casket. Now next up was Sherry Pie, and she wore this like denim fantasy with the big tall hair with the denim wrap. I liked it, I appreciated it. It's very campy. It's not necessarily giving me editorial fashion, which is something I do really like to look at, but I am going to give her a basket because I can appreciate the look. Now last up is Widow. I like every element of her outfit, but separately. I think the structured body with the big hips and the big shoulders, I like that. I then like the long, exaggerated sleeves. I then like the wig. I don't like each thing put together. So that's it for this episode of Basket or Casket. Because there is so many looks, I had to go through them super quickly and not really talk in depth. So my top basket for the red, white and blue is going to be Jan, and then for the other runway it's going to be Dahlia Sin. So you can 100% see who I am rooting for this season. We've now just got to wait for the season to start, see whether they have what it takes to back up their looks. So yeah, that has been an episode of Basket or Casket. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in as soon as the season starts to see my opinions on the runway looks of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12.